What up, bitches?
The prodigal son is returned.
Oh shit, dude! I'm
Prodigal son.
Aragorn, confirmed.
I don't know about that, but I do think,
You're not Aragorn either. Just let's get that out the way.
I never said I was Aragorn. Okay.
If Jake can't be Aragorn, no one can be Aragorn.
No, I'm saying. Hey,
It's like we're playing in his backyard.
Cody characters that he's like not even remotely like at all.
I don't know.
Hey, I'm trying to
It'll be like, oh, this character also has curly hair. That's Cody. Meanwhile, like personality is nothing like Cody.
It's like the Joe Pesci scale, you know, casting is flexible.
Okay, so I do want to point something out though.
What?
We are recording Return of the King one day before Donald Trump takes office.
Oh, no.
Damn.
You're depressingly right.
You're correct.
That's the worst kind of being right.
Return of the King, baby.
Dude. Return of the King, and tomorrow is Martin Luther King Day.
Ooh.
I was gonna.
Wait, are you saying Martin?
I thought you were gonna cue up the conspiracy theory music.
I thought you were. Are you implying that Martin Luther King is coming back from the dead tomorrow?
I'm just saying. The signs are there, Cody. The raging fires in California.
Yeah.
I mean, for a few hours there, that's what I was just going to say. I wasn't ready to use the spooky music because it was banned. I wasn't allowed to use it anymore. I don't want the government on our ass. But now it's actually allowed, so we're all good. We could keep using spooky music.
Well, we're legal. Even if TikTok's not legal, we are legal.
Yeah, we're legal. Even if legal, yeah, they haven't banned Comics and Chronic just yet.
Not yet.
True, you're right.
They've tried,
but
yeah,
they can't keep us back.
We're the legal loophole lads.
The dumbest fucking legal loophole lads. That sounds like the worst like Teen Titans squad.
yeah. That's literally the team that like handles the legal side of things. For
exactly. Yeah. They just do all the paperwork and everything.
Yeah.
Like Matt Murdock stuff, but boring and never at like Daredevil level.
Yeah, and he doesn't get any pussy.
The legal loophole lads.
Well, speaking of not getting any pussy, the Lord of the Rings.
I don't know. Aragorn was crushing puss.
Yeah, what are you talking about? He was getting pussy left and right.
He was swatting it away from what I saw these past two movies.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, dude, I mean, sometimes when you get that much pussy thrown at you, you can't take every offer, you know?
And that's this movie in a nutshell.
That's the short synopsis. Man swats away pussy, saves the world.
Yeah. Boys rule, girls drool.
Yeah, well, you already know what we're doing on Comics and Chronic. I'm one of your hosts, Jacob Feach. As always, with me is Cody Cannon, Anthony Iannaccio. And we're finishing our coverage of the Lord of the Ring trilogy with Return of the King.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I liked it. I appreciated it more this time around than when I first saw it in theaters.
Big facts. I was literally going to say the same thing.
I did. I was like, you know what? This actually is a good movie.
If I'm being honest, when I saw it in theaters, I was like, what a stinker. Like I didn't
think a stinker. It just felt really long. And it is long. It's literally, dude, the normal version, unextended, is 3 hours and 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And the extended version is like 4 hours plus. Yeah. But I agree. Even when I saw it as a kid, and even now, I'll say, like, even though it's a great, amazing movie, out of the three, my least favorite.
I agree.
I agree too.
My least favorite.
I agree too, but I will say, going into this, I had an idea of what my score was going to be, and then I rewatched it. Like going into the trilogy, I was like, I'm definitely not giving RTK the 6, but I don't know. We'll see how things go throughout the episode.
I hear you.
I have a number already. I won't say it yet. It's not a 6, I'll tell you that, but it's not bad.
Ooh.
I hear you.
It might, maybe by the end of this recording, it'll bump it up to a 6.
Yeah.
Well,
that's our goal here. To pay Satan tribute.
But there is much to appreciate of this movie. I mean,
100%.
I understand why a lot of people will like rank it as like as the best, even though I disagree.
Yeah, I mean, if you liked Helm's Deep, the battle at Minas Tirith is Helm's Deep on steroids, basically. But it doesn't hit the same.
I think I like the Helm's Deep battle more.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. But I just mean in scope, it's just like way
in scope,
huge number of
see, that's why I think this one is lauded maybe as like the best or like the best representative, because it is just kind of bigger in scope and scale, and I think it truly like I just think as far as like size and like it is like everything these books are striving to be, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, in terms of trilogies, a lot of movies can't stick the landing in the trilogy. No. I feel like Return of the King does, you know?
Yeah.
It sticks the landing, and then it sticks the landing 13 more times.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Dude, that is my biggest beef with the movie is like
it still does have too many endings.
Yeah, it just like keeps like being, there are so many points where like, even if that's not where it could, like, you could see that being an end. You know what I mean?
Also, the movie does end, this is a book factoid, this does end differently than the book.
Yeah.
How does it end in the book?
Samwise goes with Frodo to the Undying Lands.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Not only that, so in this, we talked about this last episode. So in the extended version at the beginning of this movie, we get to see Saruman one last time. He dies, he's thrown and impaled on some shit at Isengard, and he's out. But in the books, that doesn't happen, and he takes over the Shire. So when this is all said and done, they have to save the Shire from Saruman.
Yeah.
Because he's still fucking shit up.
They save the Shire, they fight.
In this movie, there's no sign of Saruman. In the theatrical version, he's just gone.
They say he's trapped, that he won't be coming out.
Yeah, they're like outside his window.
Yeah, they're like, oh, he's gonna stay in his tower and just do whatever.
Yeah. Which is kind of lame because he's a great villain. I think we should have seen him one last time.
Yeah, I wonder why they. Well, I mean, it was a 3-hour-long movie. Maybe they just couldn't fit everything in.
Yeah,
I bet you they could have shaved off some of them endings to make room for it. You know,
I agree. I agree. Sure. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, it's like, sorry, we couldn't fit you into a 3.5-hour-long movie.
Yeah, we had
Christopher Lee legend.
we had to have 15 scenes of the hobbits laughing and really great lighting. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, you know what? I hate that. That's one of my gripes with the movie. I don't really like that. Like Frodo wakes up and then him and Gandalf are just laughing at each other. Yeah. Like in some sense, I kind of get it. It's like the relief at the end of this whole thing, and then we get the kind of Star Wars-esque ending when everyone bows to them. But like, I don't know, it's kind of corny. Some parts of the movie could be corny. I didn't like the laughing.
Also, how would you know how the book ended? You haven't finished the books yet, unless you read.
But I've watched like YouTube videos and shit like that.
Anthony, you're such a poser when it comes to your sources of information.
You can't watch YouTube videos?
No, what's the point of watching YouTube videos if you're reading the book?
I mean, because I've watched the video. I've decided to read the book just now. I've watched the videos like in the past.
Oh, okay.
And also, like, listen, the movies I was always a huge fan of. I got the extended DVDs when I was a kid. I watched all the extras. So, like, I know bits and pieces of the lore just from, like, shit like that.
The extendo?
Yeah.
The extendos.
And like, the behind the scenes and what have you.
Yeah, exactly. There was one special feature, I forget which one, but MTV, when they used to have really funny skits at the movie awards, they did this really good Lord of the Rings one with Jack Black. And it was a secret hidden feature on the DVD that you had to like navigate in a special way, like up, down, left, right, like until you got to this special like elven symbol. When you clicked it, you got to see this MTV Movie Award sketch.
Yeah.
That's pretty sick.
DVDs used to be awesome. That was like really, like I was always motivated to have a physical DVD collection back in like high school.
Oh yeah, for sure. My DVD collection would look like Anthony's comic collection.
Yeah, that's exactly what my room used to look like. And Lord of the Rings were like a really nice shelf piece, you know, like the extended versions look like books. Like there's a green, red, and blue one.
Yeah.
They're like thick, you know, there's like 6 discs
Fatty
or
Bo
something
Baddies.
like that. Fatty Bo Baddies, yeah. So I ain't no poser, at least when it comes to the movies.
Fine. Maybe not.
Yeah, this one is really dope though.
Gollum, the CGI is so much better.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know what? There's moments in this particular movie where the CGI does not hold up. And it made me deduct a whole point for it.
Oh, what parts?
It's pretty cringe. It's when what's her name? Who's Theoden's daughter?
Éowyn.
Okay, when Éowyn grabs Pippin and she's like, ride with me. And you could tell it's totally green screen and they're not like, it just looks so fake. I'm just like, why can't they fix that up?
Fix that up.
It's so obvious that they're just like by a green screen. I don't know. It looks terrible.
I think when they're jumping on horses, you see that a lot. Like Legolas in Two Towers, there's that scene. Even though it looks cool, it's very CGI, like the way he jumps
Legolas
on.
climbing the elephant in this movie was very obviously CGI.
Yes, yeah.
Everything with the elephants in this movie.
Yeah. Oliphants.
And
Oliphant. Yeah. Timothy Oliphant.
Timothy Oliphant. That would be a great edit where Samwise is like,
giant...
look, Frodo, an Oliphant, and it's just a giant Timothy Oliphant. I really I'm still a big fan of the Ghost Army though.
Yes.
Yeah, the Ghost Army was dope. I mean, this movie, it's so crazy because it's like, first you're like, they're getting crushed. Like Gondor's dying. You know what I mean? Uh-huh. And then the writers of Rohan show up. Yeah. What an epic speech. What's his name gives right before. I honestly think that's probably better than Aragorn's speech.
Theoden's speech. King Theoden. I agree. Yeah. I agree. Theoden's speech was better.
What does Aragorn say? For Frodo. Most of those people don't even know who Frodo is.
Who the fuck is Frodo?
Before that, he does a big speech, but it just doesn't. It doesn't pack.
It doesn't buzz.
Yeah.
Oh, I have a super hot Lord of the Rings take, I think. And probably you guys will hate me for this in general.
Oh, here we go. Let's hear it.
Viggo Mortensen. I don't get it.
What do you mean you don't get it?
I don't know. I think a lot of people respect him as a good actor, but I don't see it. Like Lord of the Rings, he's like,
what are you talking about?
No,
you got to back that up though. You're just kind of making clickbait claims here with no actual
clickbait.
Yeah, you're not backing up. You're not backing
up. You're just rage baiting.
Yeah, exactly. That's rage baiting.
No, I'm not trying to. I'm just trying to say I don't.
Okay, so what about his acting don't you like?
I don't know. He's so dry. Like Aragorn, I feel like he could be cooler. He doesn't. He feels like he's always just like, yes, I'm going to do this. And then he just stabs the guy.
He sings a song.
It's true.
So does Pippin, and I love Pippin.
Yeah, that's true.
This is Pippin's movie, by the way. I'm not trying to deflect what I just said. But I've never really, even when I was younger, I was just like, I want to like Aragorn more, but I never found Viggo Mortensen as cool as the idea of Aragorn.
Have you ever seen A History of Violence?
Yeah, History of Violence.
That's what I want to ask you guys.
Or Eastern Promises.
Both of those are awesome.
Like, what other Viggo Mortensen movies could I watch to
Eastern Promises?
History of Violence.
Okay.
But more Eastern Promises, I would say.
Yeah.
I want to see his range, I guess. I've never seen him in any other movie, so
Carlito's Way?
Yeah.
He's in that movie, really?
He has a brief scene where he's in a wheelchair in Carlito's Way.
I forgot about that.
I'm not trying to be a hater.
The Road? Wasn't that him?
The Road, yeah.
Oh, yeah, The Road, okay.
Cormac McCarthy.
Okay, so I just got to watch more movies with him. So.
Yeah, dude. Put some respect on Viggo Mortensen.
Yeah, dude. I'm trying to. People love him for a reason.
Yeah.
That sounded so threatening.
So watch out, Anthony.
People love him for a reason, buddy.
The Viggo Mortensen stands are going to come for us.
Exactly, dude. You trying to get us killed?
Yeah.
That's like some Luigi Mangione would have stood on business.
Yeah.
Someone say Viggo Mortensen is a bad actor.
Yeah, for sure.
He's escaping from prison just to come for me for that statement.
Yeah. I think Luigi Mangione is our real life Aragorn, to be honest.
Yeah, he is, for sure.
And instead of saying for Frodo, he says for healthcare.
Yeah. Like he did the pop afterwards. Yeah, no, this definitely is Pippin's movie. He has a much bigger role in this.
I totally forgot that he's like one of the main characters, if not like he's the Frodo of this movie in a weird way.
Dude, I've never hated Frodo more than this movie.
Yep.
Yeah, Frodo does go cuckoo banoo-noos.
Yeah, he's just weak. He's a weak man.
He completely succumbs to the will of the ring.
I always knew he would. I always knew it. He was weak.
Honestly, yeah. If Gollum wouldn't have basically like
jumped him.
Yeah.
He manipulated Frodo into getting rid of Sam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He manipulated Frodo into getting rid of Sam. And if Gollum wouldn't have bit the ring off, Frodo would have got away. And who knows? Sauron could have survived.
Yeah.
Gollum is the unsung hero, I guess.
Gollum, you got to give him credit for his stats. Stealth, 10 out of 10.
Oh.
That's a fact.
That's true.
And then manipulation is also a 10 out of 10. He like the ring, the thing about the ring is like it's good to make you more evil. It's good to sap your will, you know, like Bilbo says he feels like butter spread too thin, you know, it like does something to your soul. Yeah. So like right now, Frodo, the closer he gets to Mount Doom, he's like really feeling it. Like I'm not trying to be a Frodo defender because he's so annoying too. Like, you know, you're rooting for Sam.
He is such a bitch in this.
Yeah. When he makes Sam cry, you're really like, fuck you, Frodo. Yes. I don't care what happens next. What's next is on you, Frodo.
Yeah. I like in the beginning of the movie when you see the ring over time transform Sméagol into Gollum.
Yes.
Yeah.
Some of that makeup looks terrifying.
Yeah.
Like before he's even fully Gollum, when he's just like all droopy looking, he's like,
yeah.
That shit's terrifying.
Yeah. And dude, that opening scene where he kills
his buddy.
Yeah.
Yep. Great scene.
Yeah.
It's like
Deagol.
Yeah.
Sméagol and Deagol.
Sméagol and Deagol.
Jake and Cody hanging out in West Virginia.
Wait, so then which one's which? Which one's Sméagol? Which one's Deagol? Am I Sméagol?
Yes, you're Sméagol. Cody's Deagol.
Wait, I die?
Yes, of course.
Of course, yeah.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Hey, they have a good fight. You just lost.
You put up a good fight, but I ultimately bash your head in.
Yeah.
Choke
you
the
don't
life
see it
out
coming.
of me.
Yeah.
Oh man.
No, but I do love that beginning scene. I love seeing the transformation. It made me think like if this movie was made in not the CGI era, like Andy Serkis and makeup that made him look like Gollum, I think would still work. I would still be like, holy shit.
It was disgusting looking.
Yeah. Oh, you guys know they're making a movie, The Hunt for Gollum. It's coming out 2026.
Really?
Andy Serkis starring and directing, and Peter Jackson is producing.
But what's it like? When does it take place?
It takes place before Fellowship of the Ring, I think. So in the book, there's a part like where years in between Bilbo and Frodo like going for the ring, Gandalf is keeping tabs on Gollum because he knows he has the ring. Not that he knows he has the ring, but he was like he had the ring, so like he knows he's going to try to get it back. And Aragorn is part of it, and
is Viggo coming back?
That's what I would assume. So you would have to get Ian McKellen back, Viggo.
You have to get the squad back.
Yeah, but they're all so much older.
I know, they're all significantly
That's the problem,
older.
Yeah. But that's apparently getting made next year.
Gandalf, more like Gatdolf.
That's insane. Dude, Gandalf's a thug in this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know what I noticed? Like, especially like in like the battles like of Minas, whatever the fuck it's called.
Minas Tirith.
That, and then when they're at the Black Gate, he uses like very little magic.
Yeah.
Like he's mostly sword fighting. I wonder like why doesn't he use more wizard magic?
Well, I'll add to that because when I was a kid, I had the Return of the King video game. Did you ever play that?
No.
Oh yeah. I did.
Right? It was really fun. Actually, one of the best video games, period. Really? It's a really fun game. Yeah. But you get to play as everybody. When you're Gandalf, you get to use magic and a sword. Like, he's an OP character. But I would always wonder that, too.
I mean, he should be. But like in the movie, like he's like mostly sword fighting. I'd be like blasting people with my staff and shit, using all kinds of wizard tricks.
Yeah.
Like,
that's what I'm saying. In the video game, you could do all of that.
Like, I found myself wondering while watching it. I was like, why isn't he like fucking decimating these armies with his magic?
I agree.
Like, how powerful is Gandalf now that he's back as a white, you know?
It's a good question.
Supposed to be pretty powerful, but I feel like in Two Towers he does more magic than he does in this movie.
Yeah. I mean, well, it starts with him casting out
Saruman from Theoden.
Yeah, Saruman.
Right.
And then, well, it starts with him defeating the
Balrog. That's what I'm saying. It's
Yeah.
like, so, dude, Duke can defeat a Balrog, but he can't use magic to fight orcs.
You can't kill a couple orcs.
Yeah, that's, I don't know. I'm calling bullshit. Fake news.
He does save
Gandalf
Pippin.
is the Dr. Fauci of Lord of the Rings, confirmed. I'm just kidding.
Can you say that without Pippin, Gandalf would never have become Gandalf the White?
Ooh, because he got all the orcs he made all the noise.
Exactly.
That's true.
Ooh.
That's what awakened
Well, also, without Pippin, they couldn't see that Sauron was going to attack Minas Tirith.
Right. He kind of fucked up, but he didn't.
He fucked up, but he also saw the master plan in the ball.
Exactly. That's the only way they knew what to do in this movie.
Pippin's stats jump up a lot in this movie.
Seriously.
Yeah.
And the actor that plays him is great. He's really lovable. You know? I don't want to see anything bad happen. Like, if this movie was made nowadays, like, I feel like they would kill. Not that they would. That's changing the lore and stuff. But if Lord of the Rings was, like, not part of a book, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like
they would kill the Pippin character.
Yeah, like in a Game of Thrones style.
Did you know Merry and Pippin were cousins? I didn't know that. I had to Google it.
Yeah, and they're even related to Frodo.
Yeah.
Yep.
And also in the future, Merry like writes a book about pipeweed. Like he's like the master of pipeweed and knows everything about it.
Of Token.
Well, there's a scene when Gandalf is about to head to Minas Tirith with Pippin, and Merry gives him more weed. And he's like, the last of the Shire weed? He's like,
the long leaf.
Yeah, the long leaf. And he's like, wow. He's like, I ran out. And he's like, I know. He's like, you smoke too much.
Like, you know, at the beginning where they Gandalf and company find them and they're just chilling, smoking.
Yeah.
Like they're just sitting on the ledge.
Yeah.
Like in the extended versions, they find that there's a whole warehouse that Saruman had full of pipeweed because Saruman liked pipeweed too. Like he smoked that shit.
He was chief.
Yeah.
Well, there's that scene when they do find him and Gimli's like, you hobbits just standing there smoking?
Yeah. Hell yeah, they were.
But Gimli's also always chiefing.
Yeah, yep.
I mean, I think everyone in
with
Lord of the Rings,
they
stay smoking.
Aragorn, he's fucking smoking in the bar.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Hey, it's just they love their pipeweed.
He probably would have had a better speech if he wouldn't have been so high. You know what I mean?
Oh.
Although he does look pretty high, and I've seen a meme before of where it's like the For Frodo line, and his eyes look like bloodshot red because he's crying.
That's hilarious. I like the spider. I like the spider scene.
Shalab.
Yeah. Shalab. Dude, that was awesome. That was such a good scene.
Dude, also, once again, Samwise stats go up in this movie too. Single-handedly takes on Shalab.
Yeah. Sam's a thug.
Yeah, Sam
he really
is. He's
is.
honestly the hero of the movie. Like, Frodo.
For sure.
Shit, dog. Frodo picked him up, carried him on his shoulder, climbed up a volcano with him.
Yeah, he's like, if I can't carry the ring, I'll carry you.
Though in the book, he does carry the ring.
Oh, really?
That's why he goes.
That's why
he goes to the Undying Lands too.
Oh, okay, that's pretty cool.
Anyone who carried the ring, well, first off, they all got invited to go. All the other hobbits too, Merry and Pippin.
But they decide not to.
Yeah, but he carries the ring in the book after Shalab gets Frodo. When Sam thinks Frodo is dead. And then like during that time, the ring tries to tempt Sam, and it's like, I'll give you armies and world domination. But Sam, being like sound of mind, is like, dude, like what? That's crazy. I'm a literal hobbit. There's no way that would even happen. Seriously, like that's like more or less. This is the Cliff Note version, but he's like, no, he's like, that's crazy. Which just goes to show, like Sam, like is never even remotely tempted by the ring.
Yeah. And when I was younger, you kind of like almost like view Sam as like a simple guy, like a gopher almost.
Yeah, no,
he truly is the hero of this story. And everybody sucks Frodo's dick.
I know, seriously, it's like, dude.
I mean, Frodo still had to bear the ring. Like the movie, shows him going through it, but like as a visual, you're kind of just like the whole time it looks like he's just like, I'm tired, I want to go home. Like, but it's still a big deal that he has to carry that thing. So Frodo still gets props, but he's hard to root for.
He's super hard to root for.
Oh yeah, I mean, especially like whenever he turns on Sam after Sam saves his ass.
Yeah.
Multiple times Sam has saved him. From the first movie to now.
Like he believes Sam ate all the bread, even though Sam finds it on the side of the mountain.
Yeah. Dude, and he climbs back up that mountain after climbing down.
Badass.
Yeah.
Fucking Sam, dog. Legend.
He's like fueled by vengeance. He's like, fuck Gollum. I'm tired of this shit. Like, even when Sam sneaks into the orc fucking compound, basically, like, I don't know what it's called. Yeah. Like, you're like, holy shit. And then, but like, it's all empty because they all fucked each other up.
Yeah.
But Sam is still a badass for just going through that. And then he fucks up a couple orcs anyway.
Up, remember? It's when he's climbing the stairs and they hear like someone going like, ah. And they and then Sam turns the corner and they're like, oh, it's just a fucking hobbit. But like he pulls out fucking, the blue orc blade and kills them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sting,
yeah. Pulls out the police.
Dude, it's crazy though.
Yeah.
Middle Earth be crazy.
Middle Earth be crazy.
I love that one crazy orc who like leads the arm.
Oh, the big, like, ugly white one.
Yeah.
Oh, the Harvey Weinstein orc. Yeah, confirmed.
Yeah. Why is he Harvey Weinstein orc?
No, Peter Jackson said he's supposed to look like him. He looks really fucked up.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
That's confirmed by Peter Jackson. I swear to God.
That's so funny.
That's crazy.
Yep. Because this is a Weinstein produced movie, this trilogy.
Oh.
Yeah.
And it's supposed to look like Harvey Weinstein?
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
That's so funny.
That's hilarious. Jackson wasn't a fan of him.
No shit.
That's crazy.
He took his money for sure, but not a fan.
Yeah.
By the way, this movie, it was nominated for 11 Oscars, and it won all 11 Oscars.
Really?
Yes. So, okay, only 2 other movies have won 11 Oscars. That's how crazy this is. So, can you guys name the 2 other movies?
Oh, shit.
Ooh.
One of them, I'll give you a hint. One of them we did an episode on.
Titanic.
Yes. That's one of them. There's one more.
I feel like it's an older one.
Yes.
It's probably like Dances with Wolves or some shit.
Well, no, what? That's like the 90s.
Oh.
Old?
I meant... what's the other one? Not Dancing with Wolves. The one with Mammy, the slave one.
With Mammy.
What? Gone with the Wind?
Gone with the Wind.
Maybe the same era.
Ooh, okay.
A little more recent, I think. I don't know what year.
Okay, I don't know. What's the other one?
Ben-Hur.
Oh, I would not have
that
guessed.
makes sense.
I would not have guessed Ben-Hur.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But that also won 11 Oscars.
Damn.
Pretty crazy.
The old 11 skis, huh?
Yeah. I mean, Return of the King deserves it. Lord of the Rings is a great trilogy.
But it really is.
But I like Two Towers more than Return of the
King. Twin Towers.
Yeah. Lord of the Rings.
I like 9/11 more than Return of the King.
No, Two Towers is better.
The special effects were better in 9/11 than Return of the King.
more realistic.
Yeah, the CGI holds up better when you rewatch
9/11. And on the day of 9/11, you could turn on ABC and watch Regis Philbin talking about 9/11 live. Like, you can't get that in Return of the King. Like, Regis Philbin is not in Middle Earth. He doesn't live there.
But if he was in Middle Earth, he'd be Gandalf.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, he would be Gandalf. Yeah.
That's so funny.
Fly, you fools.
That's a great Regis Philbin impression.
Yeah. He's from the Bronx, so, I have it in my soul. There's literally a place called... Yeah, there's a place close to my house called Regis Philbin Way.
Whoa.
Like, it's a little street I guess he grew up on. And when I was an intern at The Late Show, I had to deliver something to his building.
Whoa, really?
So for a while, I had his address, I guess. I knew exactly, I had to drop something off to him. For a while, I was a king, boys.
Oh.
R.I.P. Regis
R.I.P.
Philbin. The good legend has
we would light a beacon for him in his honor.
Speaking of R.I.P., we got to R.I.P. David Lynch.
Oh, yeah, seriously, R.I.P.
The Lynchman.
The Lynchman. I don't think he would like to be called
No. As soon as I said it, I was like, wrong.
Wrong. The Lynchman.
Be careful, Cody. You might get a position in Trump's cabinet with that kind of talk.
Ooh, hey.
In that case, keep it up.
We need a man on the inside. It might as well be Cody.
Ooh, Inside Man. That's a movie.
Dude, I love that movie.
I know.
With Denzel
With
Washington.
Viggo Mortensen, is that what you're saying?
No, but it does
Denzel.
have Clive Owen.
Clive Owen, yeah. That's a great movie.
Nice. Oh, no connection. You're just saying that's a good movie.
You said Inside Man in that movie. Think of Inside Man, the movie.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I'll add it to my list. Do you guys, did you ever watch Flight of the Conchords on HBO?
Yeah.
Brett makes a very brief cameo. He's an elf that talks to Arwen for like a hot second. He's like, we must go. Like he's there for like a split second.
That's so funny. I didn't notice it.
It's a very brief cameo. Yeah.
I do want to say though, like this does stick the landing. I think it is like if you think of any major movie trilogies throughout history, I think this might have like the strongest ending.
Yeah.
Stronger than Return of the Jedi?
Maybe.
Yub-nub, E-chop, yub-nub. You know what I mean?
Oh, wait. Cody, did you just say lynchman in Star Wars language?
Yeah, I mean, I think they're the two best trilogies, honestly.
What about Back to the Future? Time out. I know Jake hates
Back to the Future is so mid. It's mediocre.
I love Back to the
Yes,
Back to the Future.
I've been hearing
I love
things
Back to the
lately.
Future.
Well, we're talking about best big whispers.
Yeah.
But if we're talking about best trilogies, it's in my best trilogies.
That wouldn't even go up anywhere near my best trilogies.
I'm sorry. 1, 2, and 3. I'll watch those movies anytime.
I will literally burn those movies.
3 is not as good. 3, like if Back to the Future is the godfather of comedy trilogies, with 3 being the worst one.
I would never call Back to the Future the godfather of comedy trilogies.
It is.
It's not even.
What would you call
I
the
guess it's a
godfather
comedy.
of comedy trilogies?
The godfather of comedy trilogies? That's a tough question. Is there such thing? Like what?
That's true. How many comedies have a trilogy?
It's not The Hangover. I'm not giving it to The Hangover.
Yeah, because those movies suck.
Hell no. Hangover should not get it.
No.
The Naked Gun, maybe? Were there 3 Naked Guns?
There were probably
I mean, that's
3
a contender.
Naked Guns.
That's got to be a
I
contender.
do love
Police
those
Academy?
movies. Police Academy, yeah.
Yeah. That has like 5
has like
movies.
7.
Yeah, that's true.
Revenge
That has like
of the
7,
Nerds.
yeah. Revenge
that
of the
kinda.
Nerds. Yeah, I guess there aren't really.
Harold and Kumar does have a trilogy.
Yeah,
Ooh,
but
the third one sucks.
Yeah, the Christmas one is not good.
Damn, maybe there are no comedy trilogies.
Shit.
National Lampoon has a bunch.
True.
Christmas Vacation, Las Vegas Vacation.
And Vacation,
And
you're right.
Vacation,
That is
yeah.
one. That might be considered one.
Yeah. All Chevy Chase.
Austin. Yeah,
Austin
you're right.
Powers.
That's a good one. You know what?
That would be up there for sure.
That would be up there.
Although Gold
for
Member is the
sure.
weakest out of all 3.
Yeah, for sure. But I guess Bill and Ted has 3 movies now.
Yeah, it does. That's right.
Ghostbusters has more than 2 movies.
Hey.
True. But the original cast, only 2.
Yeah.
Hey. So,
What?
casting myself in this movie,
Here we go.
I am Gollum.
Why?
Why are you? Yeah, why Gollum? Why this movie?
I don't know. It just feels.
You're a treacherous little snake of a man.
Hey. Well, I did, without you guys even realizing it,
What?
I did manipulate you both into ranking and listing for the past few minutes.
Damn bastard. So Jake is Deagol and you're Sméagol? Is that what you're saying?
No,
yeah,
I'm definitely not Deagle. Deagle's a bitch.
Then why would I be Deagle?
Because you're a bitch.
No.
I'm not.
No.
I'm not Deagle. Let's see.
Jake,
What?
you're the wraith that gets killed by Eowyn.
Eowyn?
Oh.
Okay. He had a cool weapon. I like his.
No
status.
man can defeat me.
Oh, that's such a.
I am no man.
That's like an
That's a
Avengers,
great one.
like. That's a typical, like, Avengers, like, let's do this, girls, when it's all the girls.
No,
Yes, it
it's-
is.
It's 100% not. It's no other movie was doing any, like, that's just a natural moment. That's a cool moment. I don't know. I love that moment.
And when I was younger, I hated it. I respected it more.
I'm no fan of the Endgame moment. The Endgame moment is definitely a manufactured moment. But nah, that moment didn't feel that way at all. I
Felt
just
like
disagree.
it to me when I was watching it this time. It's like, I am no man. It's like, bro, you killed one thing this whole time. Aragorn and Gandalf and your dad were killing, like, literally thousands of orcs.
Yeah.
So,
No.
Also,
I'm not an incel.
She wouldn't have killed him. If that's true, you would have liked She-Hulk. She literally wouldn't have killed him without Mary fucking stabbing that motherfucker in the foot.
Nah, Mary got hurt. No effect.
Because he stabbed.
So Mary's a man. So if you attack the Witch King, like you're fucked up. Like literally no man
Mary a man
can attack.
Or is Mary a hobbit though?
He's a hobbit man. That's why. Well, that's why that
happened. I guess you're right. Yeah, it had no effect because he is a man. So maybe that was literally it. Is that only a woman could beat those things?
Yeah, that's the way I interpreted it.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, in Lord of the Rings they'll say like dwarf, elf, man, but like I don't know. I guess hobbit.
Well, I don't know about you boys, but for me,
what are you gonna give it?
Easy money 6.
Really? I don't know if I'm going to give it a 6, guys.
No
one's convinced me otherwise.
Before I rewatched it, I was like, I'm going to give it a 5.
I was thinking the same.
But after rewatching
I'm giving it a 5.
I was like, oh, this really is like, I mean, yes, it's my least favorite of the 3, but it really is like the best ending to the best, I'd say, trilogy of films ever.
Yeah, I agree with that. That's why, yeah. Like, and also, you know, we always say this. We gave like Mortal Kombat a 6. This is better than Mortal Kombat. That's for sure.
The Joe Pesci scale is is a Trixie scale.
It's malleable.
Yeah.
But no, I felt the same way. Like I said, when I was younger, it wasn't my favorite Lord of the Rings. Going into it, I'm like, yeah, I'll probably still give it not a 6. But I don't know. I really liked it. It didn't feel like I was watching a 3.5-hour movie. I liked it. You know, there's still memorable moments that are just as good as the first 2 movies. I still say after this rewatch, Fellowship is still my favorite of the 3.
Nice.
But I'll give it a 6.
I respect that, but for me it goes 2, 1, 3.
Yeah,
I agree.
that's fair.
It goes 2, 1, 3 for me, but I'm giving this a 5.
Fair.
Hey, that's fair. I respect
5.
That's totally fair.
I respect it.
Did you guys know that the Beatles wanted to make a Lord of the Rings movie, I think in the 60s?
Really?
And they were trying to get Stanley Kubrick involved.
No.
Dude,
So like they would be the hobbits and he would be directing it.
That's crazy.
Right? Imagine that actually happened.
That'd be pretty nuts.
I would have loved that. Dude, I love the 70s animated one.
We should cover that.
Hobbit.
That's what we should
Wait,
do.
should we do that for the Patreon?
Oh, so we should just have a Lord of the Rings month.
Well, that's what I was thinking because we just did all 3 and I figured we're putting them out all in February and then our February episode could be the animated one. I was going to suggest that or The Hobbit. So if you guys are down to do that, I'm 100% down.
Yeah, let's try to do. No, I like that. I'm just trying. It'd be funny if we were like, all right, like we're doing a special Black History Month edition of Comics and Chronic, and it's all Lord of the Rings.
The blackest movie.
The hood loves Lord of the
Rings. But no, I figure since we're doing all the movies in a row, why not?
I'm down.
I'm down too.
So let's do The Hobbit for the Patreon then.
Nice.
Aye.
But I do like the Lord of the Rings animated. I do like it. It's weird. It's very weird, but I think it's worth a watch.
Sweet.
I'm down to watch it. I'm not saying I'm not. I just like The Hobbit more.
Yeah. Like I haven't seen Rings of Power. The Hobbit movies absolutely suck. The 3 live action ones. I hated those.
Boo.
Oh, those were boo. Here, this is commies. If you ever want us to cover the Hobbit movies, go find a different podcast. We're not going to do
it. Go fuck yourself.
Dude, I hated those movies just because I loved these
Yeah.
ones so much.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I do think that even though I do think Benedict Cumberbatch was a good
Who?
Benedict Cumberbatch.
Cumberblock? Is that what you said?
I said Bach.
Oh, Cumberbatch.
Cumberbatch. Yeah, no, he was great as Smaug, and
Smaug.
Martin Freeman was good as Bilbo.
Yeah.
Yeah, but unless
in
he's
a bad
being
movie,
called
but he
colonizer like 20 times in a Black Panther movie, I'm not really about it.
I mean, he basically is, you know, he's trying to colonize.
Dude, here's my
Miller.
thing. Do you think I don't think. I think I would probably drop my. I don't remember what I gave Black Panther to, but I would probably drop the score on it. Honestly.
Wow, you just want to drop the score on Black Panther out of nowhere
on the cusp of Black History Month. This is what you do.
Jesus, Cody. You are painting a very unflattering picture of yourself this episode.
and us.
And us, yeah.
Well, those of you that aren't racist, you should go check out our Black Adam Matters and Black Panther Matters episodes.
Yeah. Back to back.
They came out at a very pivotal time for this country.
That's insane. Oh.
It's insane that you want to lower your score.
I know, seriously, racism.
I'm just saying that movie, I don't think I tried rewatching it one night and it just was not busting.
Yeah.
Cody hates the MCU so much, he'll rewatch a movie he didn't really like to give it a lower score.
Oh, that's fine. Dude, Daredevil looks awesome. Before we go, we should talk that Daredevil.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, I'm down to talk about Daredevil.
I think it looks
Daredevil.
great. I also think James Gandolfini's son is going to be that Muse character. Or perhaps White Tiger.
I don't think he's going to be White Tiger.
Why not?
White Tiger is a Latino character.
Is he?
Yeah. White Tiger.
Yeah, but all we've seen him his mask.
I feel like he's not going to be the painter character. That dude's name is Muse, but
yeah, Muse.
I feel like it's not him.
It could be.
I feel like he's someone else. I feel like I don't know. Maybe he could be, but I feel like in the Daredevil world, I would love to see James Gandolfini's son as like even the Kingpin's son.
I don't know. So I don't even know about the Kingpin's son, so I don't want to.
Yeah, I don't either.
But it wouldn't really matter. It's the kind of thing where like he would bring life to the character. Like the Kingpin has a son named the Rose. I don't know the lore behind him.
Well,
but
canonically speaking, the Rose was originally just his assistant, not always his son. He becomes the son later.
When I've read some Spider-Man comics, that's the case. But I guess just my whole point is that if what's James Gandolfini's son's name?
Michael
Gandolfini. Like him playing a character like the Muse doesn't interest me as much as him playing like a street level character or someone that's just more realistic.
I would care even less about Kingpin's son.
Yeah. I mean, I just want to see Daredevil. Just looks like Daredevil gets me infinitely more hype about the MCU more than Captain America, whatever. For
I'm hyped for that too. I'm gonna go see that. I want to see it.
I'll probably wait till the word on the street till I get my vague whispers.
Oh, you'll hear.
Well, does that come out next month?
Maybe. I think so. It's coming up. They're pushing it hard.
Oh god.
Yeah.
I am excited for that.
You just said you weren't excited for it.
No, I'm not. I was when I said that I was jumping back to Daredevil.
Yeah, Daredevil I'm excited for.
Yeah, it just looks really fucking cool.
Yeah,
it looks like they're trying to realize that we don't want everything to just like be straight up Marvel, you know what I mean? Like the way the cinematic universe has been, you know what I mean?
I mean, we want it more grounded.
Yeah. Well, I'm just talking about like, also it doesn't look like, while I'm sure there will be humor, it looks like it takes itself a lot more seriously. And I think that's something that like the MCU has needed desperately.
Well, yeah, I mean, it just looks like the next Netflix.
Yeah. Netflix
exactly. Which was like a great, gritty, it was badass. That show ruled.
You probably need to know that because I even saw Bullseye pop up. Yeah. So obviously it's a continuation. But like,
back in the mix.
I guess it's cool because you don't need to know the extended MCU. It doesn't really.
That's true.
I'm sure it'll connect somehow, but it doesn't. Like you're saying, it doesn't seem like it's connected to any multiverse shenanigans.
It already has Spider-Man No Way Home, dude.
True, and he was in She-Hulk. Which you always say.
Go listen to if you want to hear Anthony's incel take on it.
Apparently,
I just like strong female characters. If that's crazy, then
every time you say that, you're just like you look like Cartman to me.
When he's like, "Women are funny too, you guys."
Yeah,
that's so funny. That's hilarious.
Yeah, But no, like, also Daredevil is an Echo. He pops up in there too. There's a cool scene.
Yeah, I saw that.
But
that's the first episode, right? Yeah.
Yeah. But it doesn't seem like it's connected to the.
I didn't even watch Echo. I haven't even thought about Echo. I haven't watched Echo, and I haven't watched Marvel What If season 3.
Nobody has.
I don't recommend Echo. Definitely not. I watched the whole thing, but what? You made me forget what I was trying to say.
You were saying...
Oh, like, though, Daredevil season 3 came out a long time ago. So I don't really remember it.
Yeah, but they'll do a recap. They always have recaps before the show.
Yeah, true.
So...
Yeah.
I mean, same like with Punisher. Like, what if this is someone's first time watching Daredevil and they're like, oh, there's a Punisher already established?
Right.
Like,
I mean, for me with these characters, like, I'm sure they'll let you know what backstory you do need to know. But like the Punisher, I know what he's about, you know, like I don't.
I am excited because I truly feel like even though it's not MCU, I do think Charlie Cox and Jon Bernthal are some of the best Marvel castings out there.
Him as Daredevil and Jon Bernthal as Punisher are pretty awesome.
Yep.
Like just perfect casting.
Yep.
Yeah. It's up there with Wesley Snipes level casting choices.
Blade. Yeah. That's what they need to bring back. It's Blade. But we're never gonna
They're trying. We're never gonna They've been trying very hard.
If we would have ever got that Mahershala Ali one, that would have been amazing.
Mahershala.
What is it? Cody. I said Mahershala.
I think
what is it?
Mahershala.
Oh, is it?
It was Mahershala.
Yeah. Oh,
it's not chicken Marshala.
Hi, you're listening to Comics and Chronic, and I'm Jacob H.
I'm Cody Cannon.
And I'm Anthony Iannaccio.
And you can tune in every Thursday to hear new episodes of Comics and Chronic.
And make sure to follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Comics and Chronic. That's Comics, the letter N, Chronic.
We'll see you guys next week.
Woo!
Peace.